Hi. So this is Bob Peterson, and I wanted to share something with you that I was inspired in December of 2020 to share a bunch of ideas that I think of as truth bombs. And I remember watching videos a long time ago by people like Casey Clar, who just did some inspirational videos and talked about spirituality and inspired a lot of people. And I thought I should do something like that too. My inner voice kept gabbing at me, giving me ideas and things to share, and so I wanted to share some of those with you. I've also had a lot of requests on my YouTube channel to do more videos, and so I thought I'd do that. Um, so here goes. Truth bombs number one. I'm going to call them 10-minute truth bombs. I'll try and hold my time to 10 minutes. So first of all, nothing I say or can even possibly say is unique. Somebody's already said it before. But one of my favorite truth bombs is that the unexamined belief is not worth having. Do you believe in God? What do you think he or she is like? Why exactly is that? Do you believe in the afterlife? Do you believe in the soul? If so, why? Why do you believe these things? I'm never going to tell you what to believe, but I'm going to encourage you to question your beliefs right down to the core. Because I'll tell you right now, this thing called reality is not what we think it is. Even our subconscious is not what we think it is. Our consciousness is not what we think it is. Everything goes much deeper than you can even possibly imagine, that I can imagine. So my message is question everything. Question reality. Unexamined beliefs are not worth having. Read books, find out what other people believe, and compare it to your beliefs. Take time for introspection. Take time for self-examination. But figure out why you believe things, right? Don't take anyone's word for it. Along a similar vein, don't let anyone else tell you what to believe. I don't personally care what you believe. Believe in God if you want. Believe in Jesus, Yahweh, Allah, Krishna, the Divine Mother, or whomever or whatever you want, the Tao. Just have a good reason for that belief. Not because I tell you, not because of what I've seen or done or believe, but because of what you have seen and done and believe. Whatever makes the most sense to you, because it's your own personal experience that's important. People are funny when it comes to religion. It's ingrained in their psyche. It feels like the very foundation of their existence. And if you start questioning it, it's like prying at the cornerstone of their life. They get all defensive, and they might tell you that you're going to go to hell, or other things like that, threats against you. But here's the thing: every religion is based on someone's personal experience. Every conception of the afterlife is based on someone else's divine spiritual experience. Someone had a near-death experience or an out-of-body experience or a experience where they encompassed everything, where they became one with God, something like that, and they came back with these ideas of what God is like, what the afterlife is like, and they tried to spread that. They tried to tell people, hey, what you think is happening isn't really happening, and there's a whole deeper level we haven't explored. Okay. Most people couldn't relate to that, and they misunderstood, they misinterpreted, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, you can do that too. Everyone can do that. You can have your own divine spiritual experiences, and in fact, it's becoming more and more common. So why should you believe in the experiences of a guy who died thousands of years ago? Those experiences are still available to everyone here today. They're a fundamental part of being human. So don't let anyone else tell you how you should be or how you shouldn't be. There's an old saying, just be yourself, because everyone else is already taken, right? So question this: who are you? Who are you really? You're not your physical body. Your physical body is just a meat puppet that you're driving. So the answer is each of us decides who we want to be. We create our masks, our images, our identities. Then we wear those masks to support that image. We all identify, for example, an image we have of ourselves. We have an idea of what a badass Harley Davidson biker is like, for example. Then we decide if we want to be that. Right now, as I record this, it's Bike Week in Daytona, Florida. And there are Harley Davidsons going back and forth and back and forth. And I used to own a Harley. I had great fun with it. But it's an image, right? And so many people are trying to be the same. We need to be different. We need to be ourselves. We decide who we want to believe. We decide the image we want to portray. We have an idea of a mysterious shadow self, occult master, or a witch, or a Wiccan, or whatever. Then we decide whether we want to be that. We hold that image of what it's like to be a mom, a dad, a husband, a wife, a teacher, a student, whatever. We decide whether to be that. And that's the image we choose to portray to other people. But guess what? Those are just masks that we wear. In fact, we are none of those things. We're just an observer that sits back and watches the drama unfold on the screen, right? And the point I'm making is you are not who you think you are. You aren't the mask you wear. You aren't that image that you show to other people. That's a fake image, a facade, a lie. So understand the masks. Everyone wears a mask. You almost have no choice. Recognize the masks that you wear. Understand and realize the masks that you show to others, because that's part of becoming real. Becoming aware of the fact that you wear masks, and the masks you wear is an important important step in self-awareness, self-mastery. And in fact, it's better to just drop all masks and just be. That's called being real. And it's an incredible freedom. We all still wear masks, like I said, but choose your masks wisely and deliberately. Choose who you show to, what you show to people. Decide to be someone good, someone unique, someone worthy of all the goodness and blessings in life. Part of being real is also showing your emotions. Especially this applies to men. When I was a little boy, my mom used to say, "Stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about," right? How many people have heard that? Does that sound familiar? So boys learn to hold it back, keep it in, bottle it up. Don't do that. The best thing I learned from one of my favorite authors, Leo Buscaglia, is don't be afraid to show your true self. Yes, it may cause you embarrassment. It may cause you pain. But it's better than pretending to be something you're not. It's better than trying to be someone you can't be, or to live up to someone else's image. You're not a statue. You're not a rock. Don't try to change yourself for someone else. If they want you to be somebody else, then they're not loving you. They're loving their self-created image of you, or maybe the mask that you choose to wear. On a similar note, don't expect anyone else to live up to your expectations, right? Expectations are toxic. Let them be who they are. And if you fall in love with who they are, not the mask that you're seeing of them. Try to drill down and find out who that real person is. Because we're all just travelers, and we're all walking our own spiritual paths toward an unknown destination. And that walk is often hard. So don't make it harder for other people, right? And never ask anyone to walk your path. Don't ask someone else to walk your path. They have their own path to follow. And so I guess I'm going to call it here, and we'll call that the first segment of Truth Bombs. Thanks for watching.